but
of vibranium and adamantium. It's a composite.
Yeah.
Man, I think we just lost half the audience with that bit of nerdery.
The chat room took a nosedive in attendance.
They can't handle the street war.
Exactly.
They're running into their houses.
Blood will run in Azeroth.
Oh, great. Speaking of geeks, now Rogue is back.
Hey, I just had a quick Avengers story for you.
Okay.
Don't spoil the plot.
So I was trying to figure out who this Captain America
Don't spoil the plot.
No, man, I'm not talking about the movie itself. Hold on.
He was trying to figure out who Captain America is.
So I go to Fandango and I book my tickets early, and so I arrived there with my 4-year-old expecting to see a good show, and I get my tickets and I go down to the theater, and it's packed, and I find 2 adjacent seats in the house finally. So I go down there near the aisle, and I sit down. Previews are about over. I sit down, and it's broken, and before I know, I'm sitting there. It's like, okay, the seat's broken, no big deal.
No.
Before I know it, like in about 20 minutes into the movie, the seat finally collapses, and I'm on the floor.
No.
So I grab my kid and we go out, and the next showing they had was Marvel 3D. Now I don't know if my kid's epileptic or not, but I'm not going to give my 4-year-old 3D glasses and mess up his dreams for the next week and a half. So I wait until the next showing. It's like 2:40, and I have tickets, actual tickets, not like passes. So I go to the next theater, and there's not 2 adjacent fucking seats in the entire place, let alone anything. It just seems like it was just completely packed, and they couldn't even get me into it, and I had tickets, and so that was like 3.5 hours to see 20 minutes. I mean, that 20 minutes.
Wow.
But I will say that Natasha Romanoff, worst Russian accent ever. It was hilarious, and there were other people here in our Russian community who were literally laughing at her accent. It was like, "Ya poнимаю, что ты хочешь." I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's like she mailed that in. Scarlett Johansson. You take somebody like Malkovich, he would probably learn the entire Russian language in 6 months.
Why would you want to see him in a skin-tight outfit?
Malkovich.
Great question.
Well, the thing
He's
is,
for her ass and not her accent.
well, the thing is, Malkovich is an actor, and Scarlett Johansson is a how do I say this? A pretty face. A pretty face, yes.
Yeah. But I thought I'd share that. I thought JD would get a kick of the idea of me sitting on the floor in the movie theater. I just thought that visual.
Why would I get a kick out of that? That sounds horrible.
Because you're a sadist when it comes to all things Rogue Operator.
No, that's not true at all. I don't know who started this war, but it wasn't me. It was not me. It was you.
It was Rob. I blame Rob.
Okay.
Man.
So when's there going to be a truce or a treaty for this war?
Never.
There's an
never. You don't understand. When I burn bridges, bridges stayed burned.
So when is blood gonna run in Gotham City?
I don't know.
Well, never, as long as Batman's around.
See the world burn, so we'll see. You'll have your comeuppance, sirs, at a time of my choosing.
Oh my! And is your place of choosing Metropolis, sir?
Metropolis, Gotham City, I would say.
So one's Batman, one's Superman.
Yeah.
I think we're definitely nerd plus 10 on this.
Who's Robin?
What's wrong with Coast City or Central City?
He just doesn't like them.
What about Asgard? Let's settle this in Asgard.
Blood.
Pick your Asgard.
Blood will run in the streets of Raccoon City.
Raccoon.
Blood will not
City. Is that
what
game is that?
Oh, you don't know. You're off
Grand Theft Auto,
Island.
No, it's not Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
oh
if you Yeah.
Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Yes,
if you don't know Raccoon City,
That's why I was just gonna say, aren't there gonna be like zombies all over the place?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're off the nerd reservation if you
I get all my fictional
don't
cities.
get that.
You are just awful at this.
Who?
I am. And now we need to talk about cosplay.
Wait a
and
minute.
Enlighten our audience on what that is.
Wait a minute. He has a wife and kids, and he has succeeded in one area of life that I've utterly failed. So I have to cut the guy a break.
There's no trophy. There's no trophies for.
Yeah, there is. You have a
getting
kid.
stuck into being chained in a
There is
marriage.
a trophy wife.
You have a kid, don't
That's
you?
true.
There's a trophy.
Well, all my kids are wonderful, but hey, I mean that's.
Yeah, there you go.
That's just a bonus. That's just gravy, Justin. That's not the end all be all.
Wait,
well,
Kyle, you were trying to give us to give tips to knock them out so you could go. Just last night.
Like what, ether?
Ether or a couple of doses of NyQuil.
NyQuil,
maybe
you gotta have
maybe redirect
the Y, and like Dennis Leary says, the giant fucking Q.
Maybe
you are a monster.
You
are a monster.
Redirect the gas pipe or the exhaust pipe into the passenger cabin.
Oh, dude.
Wait,
now
you didn't say
now
anything
you're
about
giving
killing the kids.
Oh,
right. Exactly. That reminds me. Did you guys ever see? Oh, I'm sorry. This is probably way too nerd. I don't know. You guys know that? You ever watched Mad TV back in the day?
Like Spy versus
I've
Spy.
not familiar with
They
Mad
had a
TV.
Corky and the Juice Pigs. They had that psycho.
Yeah,
with any of the people.
They had the only gay Eskimo.
Yeah, they also had one psychopathic killer in the summer.
Miss Swan. Yeah, Miss Swan. Yeah.
There's a line that's just like, I want to put on my Speedo and go swimming in your children's blood. And they like all look at him like, no. But you got to listen to this song to understand it. They're all like, look at it. Like, that even for us psychopaths, that's gone a little bit too far. That was almost like that hose, putting the hose from the tailpipe to put your kids to sleep. I don't think that's appropriate.
Corky and the Juice Pigs definitely ahead of their time.
Oh yeah, I think my favorite one is the one where they parody. What is it? They do. Oh my God, I'm braining out here. It's 3 a.m.
I go out fishing.
REM. They parody REM with the Hey song. What?
Don't you people ever want to go to bed?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that one about. Yeah, I know which one. I like REM. That's a band that I like, so I know which song you meant. But
by the way, does anybody
parody that?
Remember what
they parodied that on Mad TV?
Yeah. I'll have to find it.
Yeah, if you can put that up or put it on my wall or whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
There's a request to tell everybody who's on the line.
Here's
what I'm going to do. I'm going to say your name, and then you're going to say who you are. Okay? Ready?
Okay.
We're good for this. Kyle.
Rogue operator.
Thank you. Rob.
Rob Allied at 4th.
Thank you. Trish.
Prue 61.
Thank you. Justin.
Hi.
Justin, you did it wrong.
No, you said my name. That's my name in the chat. We're fine. Good to go.
What an asshole. Texas.
Texas are busted.
Thank you. Billy.
Daniel and Billy, it says on mine.
Okay. Becca.
Back up at my Twitter is MCOLR.
And Tora. Tora? We can't hear you, Tora.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Jonathan Torradico.
Awesome. Okay.
Verizon commercial.
And I am, of course, NJ Libertarian. At Bad Mesmer on the Twitter. So. Well, that was fun. That was absolutely fun. With the whole, having everybody say who they were. That's how it should be done.
Night, Mary Ellen. Night, John Boy. Night, Grandpa. Night, kids.
John Boy's always the last one.
Justin, don't make me turn the show around.
We just dated everyone who actually laughed.
Yeah, by by mentioning the Waltons. I mean, come on, that was a very long-running show.
They're still on.
Even though it was canceled before I was born. Yeah.
Still on.
I watched reruns.
I watched reruns as well.
I still watch Little House on the Prairie sometimes. Even though I don't have television, I just find it on the internet.
Even though, whoever it was that played Laura Ingalls is now just sort of a lifetime...
Melissa Gilbert.
Yeah, she's just sort of a Lifetime network made-for-TV movie actress now. Like, I don't know, so many others that are just playing like, oh, there's this movie where there's a guy that is the bad guy and a woman is the one you want to root for. It's like, I'll do it. Sign me up. I'll do it for $2 and a sandwich.
It's all psychological, guys.
Yeah.
It's all scatological.
Yep.
Kind of
It's scatological.
Yeah.
That's also a big word for a little boy.
What do you mean, little boy? Who the hell are you calling a little boy?
well, in my...
Don't make me come and kick your ass. You know I will.
In my...
Oh, dude, you'd have to get off the couch.
Hey, Rogue. In my studies of bovine scatology, this ranks very low on the scatological scale.
Oh boy.
We'll settle this with a game of one-on-one sometime, NJ.
Yeah, we will.
He's sweating big time. Bring a towel.
Oh my.